As seen on TV. Too hot for, in fact. Film before nobody. Just me. Welcome back. I'm sure you'd like to know what I'm going to do next. Well, to be honest, at this point, I don't always remember what I'm doing in between the workflow and what I'm about to record next. So I calls it how I sees it. Now you know. Though if I did it right away after recording, it'd be cool. Some little cliff notes for you there. Welcome to the Crusher. You will quickly realize why it's called the Crusher, because it's the main event of this level. But there's also a couple other things that are going to happen. Yeah, like this guy. So, this is a Revenant. He's a walking skeleton with cannons. He does two things. One, try to punch you if you get too close. And two, he will fire rockets at you. And sometimes, if you pay close attention, those rockets will start homing in on you. So run like hell when he shoots the rockets. Just to be safe. I think there's a specific way to tell when they're homing on you, just by looking at like the particle effects or something, but I generally just run the fuck away. It's curious, because he only shows up there in ultraviolence. This is a Megasphere. The Megasphere puts you at 200% health and 200% armor. You know that. It's just the fact I can get it so early in level, I feel like it bears repeating what it does. I'll try not to repeat myself in the future. Here's the boss of Ultimate Doom. The final boss of Ultimate Doom, and it's about to get unceremoniously squashed while I deal with these pinkies. You remember that giant brain spider mastermind thing? What it does, it's huge, and it does a lot of hit scan damage. A lot. But you can generally deal with it by just hiding somewhere else. So while the Crusher deals with it with some assistance of your own ammunition, notice how the sprite still stands up even while it's crushing it. It's almost as if the Crusher understands there's a hitbox or hit cube. It'll keep going back down until the deed is done. On lower difficulties, there's different enemies in here. So for best effect, doing an ultraviolence to see what you can really crush. Yeah. How sad that I dealt with it so quickly again. I think it might have been an in-joke, and the developers would be like, yeah, this boss actually sucked, let's just shove it in there. And, if you don't have a plasma rifle yet, there's one. Since I suppose I didn't use it too much before, that's a good time to get it to. That counts as a secret getting back up this way. I don't know why. It's kind of necessary if you fall down the acid river. Also to point out, on lower difficulties, the key is easier to get to. On highest difficulty, of course, at least, you have to walk around all this madness. Please plasma them. I've got too much ammo, and I should really use it. You know, it's a speedy gun for speedy people who do speedy runs, but mostly for speedy people who speed up. Ah, right. I have to go back up here to hit the switch to make those guys go down to get the blue key and get some other goodies. You know, I was just gonna say, you can, you know, have a key where you just are always running. And, I don't do that. I always physically hold the button to signify that I'm running. And when I want to walk, I just let go to make sure that I'm taking it easy. So, my left hand is definitely glued to my left shift key all the time. Here's another soul sphere. That's cool. Again with the strange triangular lighting. Let's go back and exit this place. When you come back, some more monsters will be in the grid, or whatever you want to call this area right here. I'm not really sure what the Crusher is supposed to represent. I mean, obviously there's a Crusher. I just mean these levels are now more like gimmicks than anything resembling a real place, or even an idea. It's just is. It's an obstacle course with guns in it. A gun course. I feel like in order... yeah, if you want to get a gun license, be like, okay, can you beat Doob on Nightmare? Here's your gun. You earned it. Without saving. Oh, no. Or, like, go to prison and try to do nightmare on TNT Evolution in order to leave. It's like, yeah, you're never doing that. Yeah, some little armor pieces. I'm stacking the hats again, so to speak. Well, in conglomerations of enemies, super shotgun, rocket, or even the plasma rifle, or what counts as weapon 7, which is the BFG, when I get it. But save the BFG for much, much, much bigger groups. It'll happen, especially in Doom 2. Alright, so when you go up, there's going to be some walls that open up. One with chain gunners and one with revenants. Boom! One rocket. That's all it takes. I'm probably going to rocket the revenants too, because they're a bit too far away for me to aim accurately with what I want to do with the shotgun, and I don't want to waste chain gun, which I would do from this distance. Closer up, chain gun is perfectly suited for dealing with the revenant. You know, for you want to stun lock them, that's for sure. I've got 3 of these suckers. Also, because of the fact that they're homing, they try to hit you exactly where you are, regardless of walls, which means they can hit other monsters very easily. I recommend doing that. Of course, then the other guys will attack them back, and then maybe they'll go back and punch them. There'll be a street brawl. Just a reminder that the infighting represents that these demons are chaotic evil. They don't give a shit about each other. But they hate you more. They hate you more. Up to the red key. A couple shadow keys, a few of them. Just the one lost soul. Wow. More cells, so I'm probably going to start using them for real this time. And we want to go up into the chain gunner place. It's going to require a tricky run thing, because what I found is you shouldn't run off from the first step, but more like the second step. You have to... I'm not sure how to explain this, because it's entirely physical operation, but if you go too fast, you'll hit the top. If you go just slow enough, but not too slow, you'll make it in just okay. And the most redundant mega armor that's next to a mega sphere. Also backpack. Yeah, this is a good place to be after you've dealt with some fucking revenants. Yeah. Also, the auto closed captioning, I noticed, is smart enough to censor my expletives, even though I have an age restriction. You'd think, since I have the age restriction, it would allow that through the closed captioning. But I guess not. You know what I'm saying, though. But if you're deaf, you don't. I'm sorry, deaf people. You deserve to have hand signs for curse words. It's only fair. I have to take it up with somebody, I don't know. If it ever comes up with a problem, please tell me. It probably won't, but yeah. Not excluding you, man, it's just the closed captions. Although, I don't feel the need to transcript with that kind of power. Just, I'd be spending a lot of time on it. Maybe if I did something more official, it'd be cool. Now we're done talking about ideas about YouTube channels. We're gonna let you, I have to let the Yov key go down. When you hit it, there's gonna be a trap. That's gonna be my opportunity to use the plasma rifle. Right now, I'm taking care of the shadow pinkies, as I can't quite see them, but I'm just kind of basing it on using my ears to figure out a good place to shoot them. Specifically with the normal shotguns, fine? So then I have a lesser chance of missing. And then, like, the monsters will come out, they'll go through the teleporters. It'll be nutso. Okay, here comes everybody. And we got a Hell Knight, just for good measure. Oh, the Knights of Hell! The sons of knights. Motorcycles! Okay. Actually, why isn't there motorcycles? Well, you see, trying to put vehicles in a game like this too soon is kind of hard. You got the chain gun again. It's not a good event to keep announcing to me, but sure, whatever. How dare we? How dare we diss the chain gun that way? Alright, I've cleaned up house. I'm gonna go back and get the mega armor. And then I'll exit the level. So, in short, Revenants are bastards. Yeah, but not as much as a certain other enemy that will happen later down the road. Oh my god. The worst bastard is yet to come. I can't wait to tell you all about this asshole. He's my favorite asshole because he's the most cleverly designed. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Not a lot to say when I'm just scrounging around, and I feel like I covered a bunch of topics I wanted to without covering anything direct. It really pleases me for people that are watching this far. Gotta say. But that's it. I hope your dreams have not been crushed. I hope you have a crush. And maybe it's an orange crush, which refers to something military, if I remember right. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a reference. Shit. Going with the triple S once again. So, some excessive 100 percentages, like, you don't need 100% items usually. It just feels good when I do it, though. I will see you next time, and next time will be pretty quick, so I won't have time to say a lot. I just want you to know that. Alright, bye.